And welcome, guys. This is Blue Thunder Gaming. Coming on to, I'm going to do a comparison of Doom 64 EX versus the Doom 64. A lot of people call it TC or Absolution. And I'm going to play it level by level. Each level, one specific level for each of each game. And just going to play through them and compare them for each video, just one level. But anyways, yeah, so we're going to get ready and get started here. We're going to play through EX first, and then we'll go back and do the TC right after we're done doing the same level. And we'll do a level by level comparison in all these videos. So here, let's get started. And what I plan on doing is I'm going to skip over the secret levels for now. I probably will come back to those later, but at the end of each level, I'm going to save and we'll pick up on the next video with the next level both at the same time. So, and I'm going to play it on I Own Doom. I'm going to get any secrets I know, I'll show you, but I don't know them all. My intention isn't to get them all, but I will get as many as I'm aware of and that I'm aware of and all that kind of stuff. So, we'll go from there. Right back here's one secret that I do know of. There's a pink demon behind me there. Bunch of guys in here. Pick up all that ammo there. There we go. See, that's another secret there for some armor. Now this is the EX version. This is the more recent of the two ports. This one actually plays through GZ Doom, and it actually requires the Doom 2 WAD to play, which isn't easy to acquire. You know, if you don't already have it, you can get it on Steam pretty easily. Right up this elevator. I'm playing through a lot of this level with the chainsaw because it's easy. And see, there's these barrels here. I'll talk about them in a minute, but there's a total of 10 in this level. And of the 10 that there are, when you shoot them all, it actually opens up a portal back there at the very beginning at that secret that was right behind where we started. See, there's another barrel. And it takes you to a level called Hectic. And by the way, the name of this level is Staging Area. It doesn't say that at the beginning, but the name of this level is Staging Area. And see here, so we click that, we gotta come back here to get the blue key. It's hidden. Where do you come from, man? Seriously? There we go. Take these guys out. I like using this chainsaw. It conserves some ammo here in the first level anyway. Not that you really need to, but it's fun to be able to use the chainsaw and not have to worry too much. Later levels you can't probably do that so much. Alright, come on, pink demon. There we go. Pink demons, man, they made them things look kind of bulky and goofy looking compared to the old school, you know, regular Doom. A lot of people, I remember playing this on the Nintendo 64, on the Nintendo 64 back in the day, but see, there's a secret right there. You take it up, it's like a mega sphere. And I never really played. I mean, I was always big into Doom, but I never really was big into it because of the controls. That was my biggest gripe, is just trying to play it. But this version, yeah, or no. Now this one, I'm sorry, I said that wrong. This one actually doesn't require the Doom 2 WAD. This actually requires a copy of the Doom 64 ROM, and it extracts the textures and different things like that out of the ROM itself and uploads them that way. This is I believe it looks a lot truer to the N64. I'm confusing the two, it's just confusing. but we'll look at the other one in a minute. We'll be able to I'll point out differences that I've noticed. You guys can comment and tell me any other differences that you've noticed as well. So that's the end of that level. Staging area. 100% kills. How much secrets did I get? See, I only got 75% of the secrets. And I think the other secret is actually that secret level. And the next level is Terraforma. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to go down here, save it. And we're going to call it Blue Thunder. Bet you can guess why. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over to the other one. And this one actually doesn't have the opening sequence like the other one, but it does have like a little bit of a story that I want to read out. So that's just the main screen right like that. Here, I'll pop up the story. The story so far. You killed the demons once, they were all dead, or so you thought. The past. Your fatigue was enormous, the price for encountering pure evil. Hell was a place no mortal was meant to experience. Stupid military doctors, their tests and treatments were of little help. In the end, what did matter? It was all classified and sealed. The nightmares continued, so many demons, relentless pouring through. Far away, the planetary policy was clear. An absolute quarantine was guaranteed by the apocalyptic levels of radiation. The empty dark corridors stand motionless, abandoned, the installations sealed. The present. A long-forgotten relay satellite barely executing, decayed by years of bombarding neutrons, activates and sends its final message to Earth. The satellite's message was horrific. From the planetary void there came energy signature unlike anything sampled before. The classified archives were opened. The military episodes code-named Doom were not actually completed. A single entity with vast rejuvenation powers masked by the extreme radiation levels escaped detection. It is in its crippled state, its systematically altered, decaying dead carnage back to corrupted living tissue. The mutations were devastating. The demons have returned even stronger and more vicious than before. As the only experienced survivor of the Doom episode, your commission is reactivated. Your assignment is clear. Merciless extermination. Now, I don't know if that's was in the original or not, or if that's just something they added for this particular version or not, but either way, I read it out there. So we're going to do a new game. We're going to do the same thing, I Own Doom. We're going to look at, see, it even tells you at the beginning here, the staging area, and it's got the name of the guys that actually program these levels. Now this one, like I mistakenly said before, this is the one that it actually plays through the Doomsday engine. It was modified to play through that, and this one requires a Doom 2. The Doom TC / some people call it Absolution. This requires a Doom 2 WAD to play. It's like this is more of a conversion of Doom 2 to look like Doom 64, whereas the other one was like reversed engineered, I believe. The Doom 64 EX was reverse engineered to play. I believe it plays through GZ Doom, I believe. Wait a minute. No, it doesn't play through GZ. I don't think it plays. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I do know that it requires a copy of the Doom 64 ROM file for the N64 in order to play. I do know that. But here, we'll get started here. Well, the other one basically, this one requires a Doom 2 WAD. Yeah, it's the same secret back here. Definitely tell differences already. It just looks fairly different. And this one, like I said, requires the Doom 2 WAD. The other one requires a Doom 64 ROM. Can't say how to acquire that, but I'll leave that to you to figure out. Google is your friend. See, there's that pink demon. See, these pink demons definitely, they look very similar, but I don't feel like they seem like they're more like sort of fat and spread out. Fat, I don't know if that's the right word, fat, or just like, it's almost like difference between like aspect ratio is different or something. Like they don't look as fat. See, there's that same secret there we just did in the other level. some guys over there, same thing. Conveyor belts. So yeah, we'll get the chain. Oop, missed that. We'll get the chainsaw over here. Pretty sure I got all them guys down there. Yeah. We'll do the same thing. We'll actually this time I won't use the chainsaw. I'll use the shotgun. Just show you both the perspectives on that. Some of the sounds are actually different too when you shoot the guys. They're not 100% the same. Yeah, that sounds definitely different. The lighting is a lot different as well. The blue armor. Let's get a roll. And here's one difference I'll point out here in a second. Make sure that I killed everybody. I think I did, yeah. So we got the blue key in here in the EX version. Isn't that here? Isn't that there? Oh no. There's a blue key in this version, and the other one is actually sitting right there, and I believe there was just a Berserker pack back here. That was one difference I noticed. And let's see, we go through this door. But honestly, if you're looking to play it, either one is probably just as good as the other. But this particular one didn't come out. It originally came out in 2003, and I think they updated it through 2005. And it actually they made some of their own levels in this version. But the other one is a little more up to date. Didn't come out. The EX, the first one we played, came out in 2008. And they updated it. I think the latest update came out in like 2014. So that's definitely fresher, newer. Go across there. Barrel, blow that bad boy up. See, this little corridor here that you cross, it was like right in your face in the other one. This one's a little further out. And there's a guy that spawns. That's different too. That wasn't there in the other one, I remember. If you go back, you can check that out. I'm playing on the exact same difficulty and everything. Like I was saying about I don't think it works in this version. I think you actually have to I'll show you how to do it. Set map 138. If you do that, I'm not going to execute. If you execute that 1-38, that'll take you to that secret level Hectic. That's the only way to get to it in this version, I believe, from what I've read. But in the other version, you actually shoot the 10 barrels and it'll take you there. I may do a video on that eventually, but that level's like seemingly impossible. And here's another difference. After we came back, we teleported back to there. See this cage here? That was down. There's actually a switch right there. And that's not in the other one. It just opens, I guess, after you flip that other switch, where those pink demons were that we just shot. But you actually have to do that to get that, which is kind of weird. I don't understand that. Here, I'm gonna shoot this thing. And this down here, I think this is the other secret I missed. See, this is considered a secret. You kind of got to know that to get that one of those barrels is down there. And I think it didn't show it in the other one. No, I think that was like a camera in the other one. You could actually see. As you can see here, the light strobing effect in here, or whatever you want to call it, the spinning light. Let's squish that. Definitely looks off in this version. Almost looks like something like in a club or something you'd see, the way that lighting is. But I think that's one of the big noticeable differences. Is just right off the bat in the first level that I've read about when I get on, like doing wiki and all that. And there's the imp. And there's that last barrel there. Alright, well we're gonna exit this level. So I got 102% kills, I don't get that. See, I got 100% secrets. Way over the par. Alright, well we're going to do the same thing here. I'm going to save it for next time. Blue Thunder again. So it's saved right there. And we will reconvene with the next video on this same exact level. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy what I do, please like and subscribe. Hopefully I'll be doing a lot more of these walkthroughs with other Doom mods as well. So take it easy, everybody.